Hey y'all, I'm laying in the bed. I'm about to get up. It's almost 11 o'clock. I am editing a video and waiting on it to upload. And while I'm waiting on that video to upload, I just seen something that I want to talk about, y'all. And this is about people, their personalities, and just the bull crap that they own. Some people need attention. Some people need attention. Some people require attention. Some people have double standards. Some people pick a bone with other people just for attention. And some people make up stuff to get sympathy for themselves, get people on their side, to try to get people. Some people are all about divide and conquer. They will blow air up your butt as long as it serves their purpose. And one thing that I have recognized and noticed and learned, y'all, I might have a little coal in my eye because I ain't got up and washed my face yet. One thing I have learned and noticed about, first of all, a lot of African American women, they can't get along. They will get along for a short period of time when they are banding together, usually to tear somebody else down. And then after they are not accomplishing what they want to accomplish with the people that they're trying to tear down, they're going to turn on each other. That's why when I had my Tasty Talks channel, I was solo dolo. There were a couple of times that I tried to communicate with other people, but I found that to be problematic. And when you do YouTube, period, I don't care what sector you're in, 9 times out of 10, it is best to stay to yourself, mind your own business, focus on your own content, post your own content. When you come into a sector, they like to call it sector. I ain't in no sector. I just do my own thing. I fall into so many different categories. You can't put me inside of a box. But sometimes when you start doing content in a certain sector on a certain topic, other people recognize you and they want to collaborate with you. They want to give you a shout out. And sometimes they're looking for something in return. They're looking for loyalty. They're looking for shout outs back. Some people are so, what's the word I want to say, you guys? Some people have so many screws loose that you never know what you do or say to tick them off. And, you know, some people, when they talk about you, they want to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. But when other people say things and they didn't say no name, when other people say things and they didn't say no name and they're talking in general, they want to pick apart everything that person says and make that song about them. When your motto is, if it don't apply, let it fly. So if you think somebody talking about you and they did not say your name, let it fly. Let it fly. Let it fly. Because it don't apply. It don't apply. They ain't said your name. So it's like every single person, that you come in contact with, because you the problem. And you know who I'm talking about. And no, I'm not going to say your name. You is the problem. Everybody that you come in contact with, everybody that try to be friends with you, everybody that you support only because they are talking about me alongside you, you want to feel like you own those people. You want to feel like those people owe you something because you give them a shout out, or because you and then this is another thing I want to tell you people, and this don't have nothing to do with me. This is in general. When you have a YouTube channel and somebody, you have something that other people want. Sometimes people don't have tact. Sometimes people don't have a conscience. Sometimes people will do any and everything for a click and a view. And that's including attacking you after they supported you. Because they want to divide and conquer. They feel like they own the audience. They feel like the subscribers that you have gained from them giving you a shout out, from them sharing your video, that they gave you them subscribers. So that sometimes people feel like they can tear down what they didn't build. So I have noticed with this one particular individual. So anyway, y'all, my phone just died. I needed to put it on charger. So this person was talking about this other person, and the other person had said something about HBC. And she was like, well, what is that? What is that? What is that? You old as dirt. You is old as dirt. And you don't know what HBC mean? It's the head bitch in charge. You act like you are the HBC. You act like other people have to answer to you. You act like you make other people or break other people. And yes, you are jealous. Everything that you say you're not. You need to really, really, really go take a look in that mirror with that big forehead and that big old overbite. You are jealous of everybody. You talk about everybody, and everything that you say about other people is actually who you are. You should sit up here and want to tell other people, don't worry about what you saying about them. If it don't apply, let it fly. You want to tell other people, don't worry about what somebody's saying about what you saying about them. But why are you worried about somebody saying something about you, whether they beating around a bush? Whether they come out straight and say it. First of all, if somebody came out and said something and they didn't say your name and you think it's about you, they didn't beat around the bush. They said what they wanted to say and you felt some kind of way. I'll say it again. They said what they wanted to say and you felt some kind of way. Why did you feel some kind of way? Because you know they talking about you. Why did you feel some kind of way? Because you know that everything that they said you are. Why did you feel some kind of way? Because you need to be aggressive. Why did you feel some kind of way? Because you needed somebody to feel sorry for you today and to come and take your side. Why did you feel some kind of way? Because you're here to divide and conquer. Because you want people to think that that person is talking about you so they could stop supporting that other person, because you think that you're better than that other person and you're more valuable than that other person. You're more likable than that other person. No, you doing the same thing that person doing. Is trying to build a channel off of talking about me. But the thing that's different about you is you attack your own co-workers. You attack your own comrades. And then you want to sit up here and talk about, I'm not that B. I don't beat around the bush. No, you that B that gets drunk in the middle of the night and come on YouTube and say what's on your mind while you drunk, and then the next morning after you attack your coworkers, you delete the video. That's what kind of coward you are. Ain't nothing big and bad about you. You are a coward. You lie on people. You instigate stuff. You is the real con artist. You the real con artist. You act like you like people. You don't like nobody. The only reason why you are promoting people's channels is because they're talking about me. But when they do something better than you or they get more views than you, I sit here and watch you attack another person. I don't consider none of y'all no content creators because y'all ain't creating content. Y'all talking about somebody else that's creating content. You don't have no content. None of y'all don't have no content, no skills, no life, no business, and no relationship with God. But I've seen you sit up here and attack other people because, and you've even come out and said it. Why is she getting more views than me? I've been talking about this before her. Why is she getting views and I'm not getting no views? You want to talk about how many subscribers I got, how many people are unsubscribing to my channel? You've been talking about me for over 3 and 4 years, and you'll probably never get to 5,000 subscribers. And you say you're not doing it for the money, but then you'll turn around and come on here and turn around and say, YouTube didn't pay me 50 cents on this video. YouTube didn't this, YouTube didn't that. And then you turn around and say, whatever it is you call me, I am trying to get to my $100. If it's not about the money, why bring up money? If it's not about the money, why bring up views? If it's not about the money, why compare yourself to other people? And why, if you shouting out somebody and you really are a good person and you shout at that person out, then why come for that person later when they do or say something that you don't approve of? Like the other person say, you are not the HBC. You not in charge of nobody. Stay in your own lane, run your own channel, mind your own business, and leave other people alone. You cannot do that. Just like you can't leave me alone. You can't leave other people alone because you want somebody to be talking about you so you could attack somebody. That's what you do. You want to say you aggressive? You are aggressive. And you are evil, and you are wicked, and you are a liar. You are a sinner. You on your way to hell in a handbasket. You got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on a banana peel. And anybody that follows you and agree with you, agree with evilness. They agree with you being a bully. They agree with you being an harasser. And eventually, you're going to turn around and bully those people and harass those people because that's who you are. You don't have a life. You're not a good person. You're not a godly person. You're not a Christian. Your heart ain't right. You foam at the mouth like a dog that got a mad dog's disease. And everything you say about other people is who you are. You sat up there on that bed and put your butt in the camera where people could see under your nasty, stanky, funky, wrinkled dress. But you want to talk about somebody else. You want to talk about me coming on camera without a bra on, and you done came on camera 10 million times without a bra on. This song ain't about you, but if you want it to be, it is. I will never, ever say none of y'all names. But if it don't apply, let it fly. Okay? You mad because somebody else talking about you in a roundabout way? Maybe they is and maybe they ain't. And maybe whoever they talking about, they don't want to say their name and they don't have to. Why you worried about it? Why you picking on it? On them? Why are you talking about somebody publicly on YouTube and calling them names and calling them crazy, and you haven't even reached out to them behind the scenes to confirm whether or not they talking about you? Because that's what you do. You will throw somebody under the bus in a minute as long as you think they disagree with you. As long as you think they disrespecting you. But you could disrespect somebody. You disrespecting people by reacting to their content instead of dropping the link if you really was for that person. But why you got to get clicks and views off of reacting to their content when you can just share the link to their content on your community post and say, go check this out? I'm going to say this again. Y'all better leave that lady alone. Y'all bet not let that lady encourage y'all to do anything that y'all are doing, because that lady is on her way to hell. You don't know what's in people's hearts, and you don't know what people are willing to do to accomplish the things that they have set out in their heart to accomplish. And those things do not line up with the word of God. I'm going to say this again. Some of y'all need to take a deep dive into what you have been encouraged to do and ask yourself if you're doing the will of God. Let this dummy be the Lone Ranger and do what she doing all by herself. Don't let this person encourage you and influence you to jump on the bandwagon to go to hell with her. That's what the devil wants. The devil don't want to go to hell by himself. No matter how many angels he had fall from heaven, it still ain't enough. He don't want you to go to heaven. He wants you to miss out on God's blessing. This lady shows y'all her character every day. Even when she talk about me, she's showing you her character. But you sit there and you approve of it. You give her a pat on the back. You give her compliments. But then she gonna turn around and slit your throat the minute you don't bow down to her, because in her mind, she is the HBC. In her mind, she the first person start talking about me. Girl, you ain't the first and you will not be the last. And you ain't the best. A T channel. That ain't no T channel. That's garbage. Oh, who actually fights over garbage? Who actually, if you don't do it for money, why are you worried about it? Let people say you stalk everybody. You stalking other people's channels. You read into things. It's so many videos that I have made talking about things in my past, talking about people, experiences that I've had with people. And I was talking about things in the past, and this dummy reaches so deep down in the evilness that she have in her soul, that she want everything that I say to be pertaining to her. She'll say, oh, she talking about this person. Oh, she's talking about you. Oh, she's talking about you. And y'all listen to that dummy. And I ain't bit more talking about her, you, and nobody on YouTube. I have talked about things in my personal life that have happened to me years ago. And this dummy come up here. Oh, she's talking about me. Oh, girl, you want somebody to be talking about you so bad because you want to be relevant. You have to find somebody to attack. You have a spirit of unrest. You need Jesus. And then you're going to say, I'm aggressive. And I'm going to stay that way. And I'm not going to change until God change me. God don't force his will on nobody. Being aggressive is not a part of the spirit of God. You don't have to wait till God change you. You surrender the things over to God that you know is not like him. And being aggressive and being a bully and being evil and being wicked and being a liar is not like him. So you're going to sit up here, I'm not going to change until God change me. That's why you still an alcoholic, because you ain't going to change until God change you. That's why you still smoke cigarettes, because you ain't going to change until God change you. God is not going to change you until you want to change. God not going to change you until you surrender your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul to him. That's why you is on your way to hell, because you ain't going to change. You can't stop if you wanted to. That's why I say this particular demon, y'all, she ain't gonna never stop talking about me. Never. She has a spirit of unrest. She justifies her evilness and her wickedness. And she act like somebody owe her something. This same demon used to come to my chat. Used to say how good I was. Ooh, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. She used to come to my chat. Used to come on my panel. Drunk as a skunk. Craving for attention. Over talking me on my own channel. In my chat, cursing my subscribers out. Trying to pick a fight and pick beef with people. And then I blocked her. Then she'd come back and create another account and beg for me to unblock her. I did that about 4-5 times. Girl, I got tired. I told that trick, if you come to my channel one more time acting crazy, I'm going to block you for good. And I did. And I blocked the trick for good. And next thing you know, the trick started going on other people's channels, going to other people's panels and start talking about me because she cannot accept rejection. She got to be the center of attention in somebody else's show. Always drawing attention to herself. Don't that sound like the devil? The devil was mad at God because he was who he was, and the devil wanted what God had, and the devil turned 1/3 of the angels against God because the devil wanted to be on a pedestal. The devil wanted to be the HBC. Y'all better stop following in the footsteps of the devil and the people that's following behind the devil and the people that's sold out to the devil, because you're going to end up in hell just like them. And when you doing wrong, this is a sign. When y'all not doing the wrong thing, when y'all not doing the right thing, the devil is going to turn around and attack you too. And you've left yourself open for that attack because you're not doing the right thing either. repent. And if it don't apply, let it fly. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye now.